Introducing Kenny Rose Wireless. Switch to Kenny Rose Wireless and enjoy streaming without buffering, communication with no lagging, business without restrictions, and achievements with no limits. Get connected today. For enquiry, sales, and support, contact us on 020-8282-810. Visit our website on www.kennyrosewireless.com. Kenny Rose Wireless, internet made easy.
Messi obi asidai and odiem obi said die we nkwa menwrem. Wa ma several rooms o. And o said die we nkwa de menwrem. Out of curiosity, nipa kro beko ese okohe de o die no. It is sometimes too easy to blame others. But no be say when the two wa. Germany be anka betimi.
Well, the story of Partey said we had to say 1 Corinthians 6:18 King James version, flee fornication. Everything that a man doeth is without the body, but he that committed fornication sinneth against his own body. Or say boni bi aniba ye bia no oye no wabra ne honam nka ne mum say ubo jamaya ne uye boni tia wa oni pedua no ti no si flee gan yo dwane
you go say run
ti flee
you say mbo me can be na ade ko
and can say say be aboko
chama nyame adum bia ye
kama thank God it's Friday and ya trans say no say them kan no and you beji shira kakra on say ya go na otwi ya na otwi aba na wie ya ye ko the weekend no so Victor be trans na so Victor trans e be ka about signs and tokens. This year, then I understand say something different. Until so Victor Bob Babi Chichimu and the key speakers and the so Victor. Why wouldn't him? And I wouldn't didn't grow. No. I never come up by also Victor on there. When the social media, I saw one of them videos here a trendy pano. So Victor can they be speaking words of life into the lives of other people. It is so Victor Banende. You bench na, a table bench na. Ni asa yinchira biom so ajaze we be yinchira weekend o yeah already got agose hora o ye
e chance wo ye kese continue
e kese ba anyway and Cassius very kakra beba fie Black Princesses game on mobile against France and you be share about the Ghana Premier League clubs will be submitted any venue inspection because so asante go company voakasa afa Jesse Honsensem no then time watching on in charge of international relations but in summer to that why they decided to use the tool for image no ewo Jesse him David Abinya go say any news we are going to go preseason without a coach maybe you tie sansem ni ahwe because news dey bi you be na kodoko package on the amount of fans $2,700 if over sorry kodoko team no echo preseason now you'll be part of the team only team the nam omofa hanaka hon Citygate na sponsor got to go trip we know there about sense of one register you pay $2,500 less enti any ensure my Hearts of Oak completed the signing of one of the finest central defenders we have in this country. In fact, I'm not careful about the time Hearts of Oak baby recruitment, you know, not local blaster in your Hearts of Oak players.
Only Caleb. Say Caleb as I'm okay.
Caleb is all that. Kunadu Yado.
Okay.
And Black Galaxy is on more alas
about 4 and 5. Fine solid pair. Eti yababe share Hearts of Oak Gomania has any upgrade this transfer window. Yababe share a hon somebody answer any yabana Andy. Fear room kakray because na is one way even a man fire no. Ronaldo video now I'm the Kobesie Mekoya Masaba Obradi Merchant as I go see you.
Oh, but I know Ronaldo so in same year no reacted to in same no. Now first one no answer there were issues
yes you do 10-30 prepare myself
okay. Also there were issues and the agent could raise in the meeting say omo pese Ronaldo extending the contract no circle loan and it's answer na eba no but anopai enra na bloggers ni be koye sa story no Cristiano Ronaldo I reacted to Sansem na on se bi mo so ka say na da bia ye ba na Cristiano Ronaldo da bia ba na Ronaldo da bia Ronaldo nsem na
Ronaldo asem na ba na enyango ne everybody
na o de chairman tie asem o kan asem Ronaldo na ankasa be kan ya obo se ono ankasa no ho no ma jare ma me Ronaldo on lies no say ene ha chairman ni into story na
Cristiano Ronaldo Jorge Mendes told Manchester United that Cristiano Ronaldo is adamant about leaving, but Mendes left negotiations less than positive that Ronaldo would get his move. Sir Alex Ferguson has intervened. United insists Ronaldo is not for sale.
And Ronaldo
the blog and
yeah.
Okay, and this is Cristiano Ronaldo. Impossible not to talk about me one day. Otherwise, the press makes no money. You know that if you don't lie, you can't get people's attention. Keep going. That one day you got some news, right? Keep going. That one day you got some news. Ronaldo say, it's impossible to talk about him one day. Today, because we can't try na because you say we can't try na namunya ska. Because I'm for betiemu, I'm for behemo, namunya ska. But ode mu koso. Basta wa address asem no. Asem na branch nka
David.
No answer be enya no kure. Okay, but the one can chase enya no kure. The one can just say enya no kure. Na but one can the no kure no. But he felt also but the one can do person just say the blogger na chon enya no kure.
Yeah.
He say Ronaldo but say was side training ana.
Say United able friendly game ya no Carrington. We say okọ Carrington no. So okọ in medicals nyina wi. On the day no okọ in medicals, they chen no mo friendly game. Eno wa mobi. But eno a okotutu mrika kakra. Bibi ache say training na no guso a wo ye no. Now on Atletico Madrid supporters ne de no. Omode banners echo Atletico Madrid no mention friendly game no. Now eno so Ronaldo response.
Ronaldo say Wasri.
Aye. So be one story.
I know the ice there.
Another story as much Atletico Madrid fans do their friendly match.
And Wasri. Now what's up pini city in the crowd? That's what watch.
Better watch it.
Aye. Or so serious. That's it. Now Ronaldo he no because that's it.
Anope
Chelsea ana.
Debbie. Anope chairman reporter men say Julian Lopetegui. Our coach is Sevilla for aka kire ni team they say ekwan beda ho na mpanifo betimi Ronaldo dey na ko be here Ronaldo for the Champions League. Now we are all saying say Ronaldo ni baby ako onya baby a oko team bia rejected Cristiano Ronaldo, but per what we are hearing from Enro Anaju Edeba no after Sevilla any Barca here omudu ni we on Jules Kunde no and able to say Julian Lopetegui say cash aba say Ronaldo no neto na ankasa na nhede ni soro. Intino omumpenfo no eni nkomo with Manchester United. Now say a Champions League pen Ronaldo Pabwa. Sevilla are in the Champions League. They can guarantee Ronaldo Champions League. Then Cristiano Ronaldo enjoying Sevilla for the Champions League, but on loan. T eno aye team almost about. Julian Lopetegui so be adwuma kakra for Madrid. For Madrid short stint. Yeah. Na Cristiano Ronaldo. Okay. Intino probably be ono so ewo some kind of relationship with Cristiano Ronaldo in Tina Bemanaka, sir, and seminar about Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, okay. Inti Sevilla for Ronaldo, and I'll say Ronaldo for Sevilla, whichever. I'm sure in the coming days, I won't say no to do an abe, but that's the stance there. Manchester for the day insists that Ronaldo is still not for sale. Yeah. Jomo said no Bisiako, but Sevilla. Now, maybe point is Ronaldo was about Champions League. So about Champions League, let him know about Champions League. Group stage, film no go Europe.
Sir, Champions League. So about group stage. January, probably 6 matches. I say 6 or 5 matches. And Tibia goes now up to increase the tally between on Messi. No, Obenya at least some 5, 6.
Oh, 5, 6.
Now how can Ronaldo play 6 matches in the Champions League? On goals.
It's also possible. Say Nami for Samo, Basebia, about first game with Pra. Tia Mekano. And as on BBM to see, maybe I miss a 3. Net team and qualify for a group stage. No, I go to 10. No, we go Europe and Jehovah Jatim. So, the Champions League. Oh, me can't jump upon and say, Adia, and yet, tell your own penny says, season where you bought Champions League, there was no Ronaldo. So there are times,
Madrid near Frim. Julio Okoboy no more Frim. Ninya about Obo no more Frim. Manchester United ayeke last season. Omo boy at a point and omo Frim. Enti ebi o pese nya Champions League football no. Rather than say bia Ebeka say this season in the Champions League, Mr. Champions League is not in the Champions League. Mr. Champions League is now playing the Europa League. Probably that is not what Cristiano Ronaldo and I said the umpe say ebesi in the career because Ronaldo emo Europa League nibi or mobi say you're tagging as Mr. Champions League. So most definitely no I am say no Champions League na the concentration was so there yamo group stages ye free ma ye free. Say free group stages are still Ronaldo in the records no actually say consistently every year Ronaldo bought Champions League. But when you be Thomas na so tana Manchester wa now come say Champions League no. On say Messi there no. Time Messi eba Barcelona no. Omo bought Europa League na Messi buy. Okoyans no mo say about Europa League ni bio. Tebia also pursue a Champions League in Kwan.
Jamaica no Jamaica scenario. Oh, maybe point is Ronaldo wants to play in the Champions League, no doubt. Here na to when of course a player in the stature of Ronaldo and I say the kind of pedigree or one he would love to play in the elite competition. But what I'm saying is Andy say Ronaldo okobo Sevilla. Na Sevilla no so yen tell say Sevilla could draw group be not Sevilla nadia. They will drop to the Europa. Europa is not on your nine job boy. It's in the business some drop yaman some drop to Europa. Obejai bwana obeka team say omosan cancel the contract.
So when you be abo no. What I say? What Champions League nibi? There. What Champions League?
Solution now Manchester United. No one is so. And then bra, yeah, we are not selling you 1 year. Bra, but we case die. Ronaldo nini how? Once you sign a contract, you need liberty to do whatever you want to do. You are still contracted to Manchester United. They have authority over you. Until 1 year contract, you are still their player. And I believe sir. Manchester are very assertive on Ronaldo case, Maybe I'm say because I'm legend in Tino, I'm transform the clock, but chairman, a new stage, persuasion is a failure. United will need to apply force. Yes, see, I try to persuade you. Near try to record the gentle way, try to say, Demetia Yemi Yakes, and say, Senka, team because new player. And I'll sell it team idea to the player me boy. But when you are still a player and you still need to convince you for a project before so better swabo. And I believe that Manchester United are very cool Ronaldo. But my cool in Ronaldo is taking them for granted that it has gotten to a point that Manchester United will need to be very assertive. I'm not very assertive. You are our player. You have 1 year contract with us. Brother, we are not selling you. Case die.
And now it seems like Manchester former players to be asked about on Ronaldo. Chairman Luisa. And Luisa has some of about Cristiano Ronaldo. Assembly Yaye. They say Ronaldo who Yaye he was Manchester. And Jariba Maya Luisa has some. Now I heard and some of about Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm so no so into Manchester United team now because player has decided not to play again for the club. And now he's thinking says so Omar. You just leave him. Munyana manenko. Now focus on what is next. And it's a Jaribenya Sansa had and very quick answer na to also Eddie free
Manchester fans no
yeah now even their fans now because on any day asama asa no you are not thinking say Luis Saha ebeba be kasa asama about Cristiano Ronaldo. Who say a start here no Obi to say Rio Ferdinand. Okay. Still no defending Cristiano Ronaldo, but chairman Saha say okay.
Luis Saha say yeah, if he doesn't want to play for the club anymore, you have to get rid of him. He doesn't participate in the tour. He's not being in training, so you have to show discipline. Well, Adia Ronaldo no. Toda uza say open as him just in the kana ko head kakra. But also be abano ne ma min to the so me nka say na yen to go ni oh no so nya na so be wa mo baby have control na be change me ma nko ha bia ni it also mo kasa che but odi andi train because me see all the latest on Thomas Partey ne sense no screenshots from ababa back we had say maba na miensa Yes. Unse abroche ho no omukromo no okoye bibisa no mochewa. Na ombeso omo case mu yedua. Na omo pema.
Yeah.
Ebi a odi bi edi omo ana bi ombeso mo show pattern bi.
They are building a dossier.
Eti yese maba wa miensa. Eno mo se Partey
allegedly.
Allegedly. Na oma drop it back. Baba Babontin, Partey compensated back £156,000. Ghana near Kora, Waka Butri, Ghana near Baba would be none in Chimpra. Ode, 5 billion.
16 billion.
How much is 16 billion?
16 billion. So the buy Ghana's come on.
Less than an hour jacket here.
So the 200.
Over 200.
The 200 on channel.
Chairman, mean can say all the convertible cable the Abakas or Tia now.
But Ababa will be the screenshots and in your maboni Partey swimming is admin. I mean, Ababa, Baransana no. Yane so Victor Bechin Kobo, Universal Signs and Tokens. Basso, one of the biggest, programs across Ghana. Okay, Andy Gazias.
Chairman.
But Signs and Tokens this year, I'm definitely representing.
Yeah.
Watch it. By the
starting Qatar menu first.
Oh, okay. From Sunday, the 31st of July to the 7th of August, Signs and Tokens conference this year, now the main speaker is Bishop Duncan Williams.
See, also we know my birthday na be room to our birthday. You be share Signs and Tokens.
No party, but
Signs and Tokens. Aye.
Someone say, I can see Beauty Queen say greet pastor for me. I was also okay. Well, I have a number of messages will be a chance of
testimonies among for the and the German control.
Really?
Ain't me could be that, but we did. SMS on Konam Jimmy dear.
Wow.
It will be a here breakthrough at some point in time.
Wow. That's nice. That's nice. Anyway, because my messages I want for Sunday Facebook. I want for Sunday. Also, you know, waiting for anyway. It shows my prayer. Now, Andy, young Cosway. Na yano a akopie mu English abuchimem no na asaba se abano na baba wano andu de waka ka omse say
Christian o hase no pay me na go through and ye be nyanti Christian be boa na yet me rewra and similar but ye ni can establish say the odi ka ka no allegations miensa and na ye leveled against Thomas Partey ye modin on say dima on say issue ni start here no on be ka say a North London club and he play an 29 years.
Yes,
and the national team that qualify for the World Cup. And Chairman, everybody can admire this BBC report, Chairman, you know read kakra. The reason why I own Nara Unara the kakra the mano ekwaye as a channel to Thomas Partey and girl names now girl back and nipa miensa ba ko dia osade aba no pay no. This report from BBC ano pay no.
Okay.
And no ebeboa ama yetimi asset the record street kakra in this issue aba. Enti ajare my BBC report no.
Okay, so my BBC report in BBC report is
a
Premier League player arrested on suspicion of rape is no longer being investigated by police over one of the 3 alleged incidents. Brother, I'll say the 29-year-old who has not been named was initially taken into custody earlier this month over an alleged attack in June. He was then questioned over 2 further rape allegations against a different woman. One in April 2021 and one in June 2021.
Yes.
T3
miensa
three
ka be me catch no
miensa
ka Arsenal sign no dey na am say London
miensa
akwai be to say so pe ka ba no e ma na Liverpool penance na so ko Liverpool go ni no ni ko club 3 North London wa ka dey be 300 dem yo mo party I go to kan krum no o say dey be UK not into be church oh the Metropolitan Police said on Thursday the man was initially bailed until a date in August, but his bail has since been extended to a date in early October. On 13 July, his club said the player who denies the allegation will not be suspended. We are aware of the allegations, which are currently the subject of a police investigation, said the club. Which has also not been named in a statement at that time. Except for at the end of Facebook Live, they say how BBC reported it. Metropolitan Police, London, Omona, and say allegations, Oma Bako or say after allegation they can buy about rape, Omanya 2 further rape allegations.
Yes.
Bako April 2021 and Bako June 2021. Na allegations no and they say drop Bako and June
2021 then you drop.
June 2021 then has been dropped.
Yes.
And aka we no.
Yeah.
Want to say
Chairman enti the tiene say Thomas Partey what the catch mu miensa ma miensa different ma miensa and akọ police station akọ police for her say allegedly wa rape woman na usha time and date na omu nyina e buy na date ayana teams no ko break April June mienu no the 2 previous one is see last year no first one is see April 2021 second one June 2021 this year the latest one no and so see June 2022 enti allegations no guso a ekoswa enti ma miensa bayan kensi sudua miensa chairman ebesi ne ma ne miensa ema obi adin
the players the money obi adin
yes enti it can even be possible say man force Partey Moroccan girlfriend no and making the latest allegation chairman it can even be possible say e be kwa na nyo no the entire narrow down to Partey say oba na nra no wo Twitter na o mention Partey no chairman the entire me gidi ni say police force say allegation ni miensa no ma drop back me so say be again ni na
I got it them so ma drop it
yeah
but girl no ma drop it them so no so ten ho ase
yes
Saga no dey no ma drop no it is because according to the girl's lawyer letter was sent it to girl no I just said there's been a settlement me say I'm starting where legal no me o dey go lawyer bit because we want to settle no matter okay say it is a most settler no ma call report to say the case has been sorted out
until lawyer ne settle ne letter no dey come girl no on settlement re jare dey no so beba na yahwe eno se de esietie na yafi yato aso de furo na girl na ono na say all trend what Twitter now this ansem neighbor no na ne ho nsem na follow nti se ejare behwe dem dia send na
na nyoma ne yavan send na sa
ne nyina wa hase but answer e
girl when your friend no Shantai
edin nti ehwedi no ne de ti ama yakọ se chi girl we na no pay no the letter sent by the lawyer
okay
nipa no address no nti account ni the girl na account the Instagram ni but a private account
okay
nti unless just no follow back and start with me a view ne post any other good that's it and Jeremiah lawyer ne dey no me dey no natural
the girl also me no bury her pictures on
girl no pictures anyhow but
another picture that's you jam
yeah barunim on Twitter and no start here now or tweet no people started daring her say what is even the belief say or no ankasa na tweet no and I say no ne Partey enya sa issue no and some no talk about Partey no say ampa say on ne Partey akọ out pen and on the sansem neighbor time a omo den is ade no and ma girl no and because obe release video bi and my video na on Partey swim on the girl na dey buy say Some more than is on for an evidence or I'm passing on the party out for ya. On for any evidence, Mra, and post this video. But people still had any chairman video in here.
On the party is streaming.
Or none at the buy. And no can go forward now to say what is even the guarantee say we are party because video is short.
Oh, sorry, son.
A bit me send, but no party look alike.
Oh, they make Ghana for we can anybody again Zanga because no. But Ghana do we buy?
Yes, Ghana do we buy.
Oh, yeah, no.
And no, sad posting video for Fruby. Now people were still denying say
someone say Ghana no say Arsenal fans in the any press.
Yes.
Say I'll be so good player and who fin and giddy no and on starting so releasing videos.
Or releasing videos. And
so this is the first video.
The first video. And on Saturday another video by Jareba Miahwe. So also was issue happen with Ibiza. On say Ibiza is normally omo kwaya no tete yasho. Into her sa NYE gallery. On the party peta chimo. So
videos ni bi ni o.
Ebi was how the way so by. Some people were there in here.
What you know?
Say pattern con picture. You know ni pattern e was a picture.
But so no so ni pictures na.
Young pictures because maybe I know who be for.
There was another I know the audio can.
Sir.
Yes, audio can. Because now still doubts na airban no Emma girl no koye screen recording of a chat, but they say there are issues on even Snapchat account now. It is believed to be so on the party communication they ban. Lion mad. People were even almost say any party account. The chairman in the screen record now no. The voice away they on voice which are no or cancel. But remember some messages.
Remember kind messages. But my point is say account to the massa. Because a new account. I can't get TV now. Go YouTube, near Facebook, near yeah. Comfort you said I can't already comfort them.
Yeah.
And now they be because they are cowards. So I was ready for our account here. What I say,
and the Jeremiah accounts BT for no to so now said they say how a nipa no ebebisa say what is even the guarantees account here party there because nipa no so question say or follow party was Snapchat. And onim teacher man in the nipa dey no dey buy.
I say also you idiots are very very slow. This was his old account. I even posted a screen recording of our entire conversation. This is the same evidence that was used in the civil suit against him. This is the same evidence the police retrieved off of my phone after I handed it in. Well, our one person just said old account. Listen, Mr. Samba Munyabutu, then you want to defend him and all that, but Nyabutre. The two sides. What I say?
Okay.
Baba one person just say any old Baba one be a ma Baba one Sambia say there has been a settlement. And the very moment the legal suit any lawyers they will tell you. So the very moment one side decides to come for settlement, it means they agree that
on that
there is a certain level of, but girl no say or just settlement still will feel say also bab on thing but kick and some for party because party team other people.
Now is she entitled to that?
And the lawyer no advising say, and this is the letter the lawyer sent to the girl. Bernard Shuntai. Or say dear Shuntai. I was really sorry to hear on the phone how distressed you are feeling at the moment and your concerns about potential ongoing assaults by Thomas. Yes, by Thomas. I tell you what, there are two Facebook live. Are we on one HDTV?
Yeah, we are on.
We are on one HDTV. That's what they say. Mama T and Count, Cheers FM, Bono FM, Time FM, Adipa FM, baby. I'll say, I was really sorry to hear you on the phone how distressed you are feeling at the moment. And your concerns about potential, your potential ongoing assaults by Thomas. You explained that you are thinking about returning the damages that Thomas had paid so that you can speak freely about what happened to you and hopefully stop the same happening to other women. Pause it. Ababa ni lawyer ne kasa no sisi kana o ma Jeffrey Partey no so sorry Partey de ma no. No timi kasa because ofilisa wanya Partey de bi be other women. Na o de ba de na is what the year no kasa so.
E be timi kan reduce there.
Because we no so che say we de no.
E be fa kwai bi so.
O ma mbu fumpa. O ma mbu fumpa say said your body be mbu fumpa no. But when we so just say no abo and okay you I'll say as we discuss there are a few options. Return the money 156,976 pounds. Wow. You could potentially face injunction proceedings if TP Thomas Partey or his lawyers thought you were going to make defamatory statements. His lawyers have made it clear that he rejects the allegations you made, and regards them as defamatory. If you spoke out and Thomas's name was published, you could face a libel claim. You could reveal your identity in speaking out. I am not able to advise you on how likely the evidence that you have will be enough to prove to a court in libel proceedings that your allegations are true. If you did want to go down this route, it will be worth speaking to a libel lawyer to find out about your prospects of success and what your funding options are. Use the freedoms you do have under the settlement agreement to speak to the police again. It may be that if they look at the messages and if they are aware of the medical treatment that you have had and the other records that exist to prove that they might investigate and question Thomas, your identity will be protected. You would not have to give the money back. If Thomas was arrested and charged, it might be that other women would come forward as well. Take no further action. Well, you told me that you have stopped your therapy and you are sleeping. You are not sleeping well. I will urge you to speak to your GP.
Last year, June 2021.
Say rape because then it comes with a lot of trauma and but meaning say I couldn't say so are there messages but as I'm not and on there was a settlement. And the settlement of £156,000.
And John, we said another angle. The way say be or black background. And run a part. And Chairman, we say no sooner can we say.
Or see anyone claiming I might lie about this for attention, money, etc. He already tried to pay me off. I still went to the police. Me speaking about this now means that I'm going to be put in around 200k debt over breaking the agreement in the NDA. Non-disclosure agreement.
With the police.
Yes. Say, there's a girl named Nancy Obaka.
Yes.
Now, what you say, for example, 156,000, or number 200,000.
Yes.
Next one, go back to Baka.
Yeah.
Or no, because non-disclosure agreement, they say, so can't.
Mature KV. So whatever happens, don't go out to the public and say anything to the public. And now you two no assign. In this case, now get about Bontina or making these allegations against Partey. Having signed this agreement, what is Partey's right at this moment? Because you get to mature. Yes, libel.
Because they are non-disclosure agreements.
Who say enough to prove it? because okay lawyer and statement okay and say lawyer and choice a party any the lawyers deny the allegation.
Yes.
So or go ahead. One she will need enough evidence to prove if indeed the allegations near true. Now any enough for their party bet me assume.
Yeah.
Chairman, they now so be kind and also how I already say ejare and this is believed to be a texter from the girl. In the heat of the moment, no more text be another caption of their message.
I said that you come back and act like I just wanted to argue with you. I never ever wanted that. I wanted to be able to enjoy my vacation with you. How do you enjoy your vacation if we ain't come? We have fun together. Fun, yes. I brought the numbing cream. Hey, because even if your D is too big and hurts me, I know you wanted to F me in my A, and I wanted to be able to do that for you. Hey.
Yeah, Chairman.
Some boy.
And some more.
I will point it.
And some more.
Wait, and the screen is Obiang.
No,
wow, we have
I want to see the Facebook Live for the moment, radio. So bad.
Wow, radio.
The band is all day.
Wow, radio.
And Guton.
Yeah. But girl, no, I did also shut it. But it carry out bad
Psychologically
over party because a season has never league over a child by high drink.
Chairman, conclusion never mean.
Now what we
there be
let me can be before Bano the nature of the said woman. Chairman, in the first place, almost say action it take place in Noabo. Meboa.
Legally correct, no crowd.
Enra made the new tweet be ma and this and saw them all the major area. Girl, they say whilst she was tweeting and also no abu. Obabe mkwano.
Not girl nabu.
Yeah, Enra. Say me this latest tweet no ma and this or the betim that Nigeria that to susi here. Enra na the first time no incidents in Isino. The gang claims say na wa nom sanu abu. De kosu bia no sabi won Enra girl is now all tweeting at the point now no tweeting no she was drunk, so it talks about the nature of the woman now about Partey went after.
Now you see Snapchat on and you bet me a boy. What I know is a deleting messages.
All setting.
Now setting. 24 hours after.
Get on the another phone HO.
I saw just screenshot. Partey who to just screenshot.
And even with Enono Krana, a bit me a call. Say be a was setting say after viewing a bit me delete. You can still save the chat, even though setting there say. And can we and can delete.
I said also people right say
what save chat. And no girl in your messages now who's a girl needs save chatting but Partey should have seen say girl needs save chat. Go be save with chatter. You also see.
But no, I recorded with another phone.
Yes.
The phone for sound too.
I say right now I'm drunk, upset, and unable to articulate myself correctly. So I'm going to log out for the night. I was made to sign an NDA. So any of this talk about doing this for money. It's a lie. I've already been paid off. Me speaking now means I'm going to be sued. What you say?
Inti can the girl say later bit man say no tweeting in no sending money tweet yana. He tweeted under the influence of alcohol. And one sanwa be Twitter. Untimi ka say no wabo because we are very much aware say your action you could be sued.
Yeah.
So getting him the action, the consequence of her action, no, at the time I know yes I didn't.
What happened?
It's media conclusion back what mean the nature of the woman now. Partey in your sa relationship no. Sabi oba Uchebi onom sapa. Because in the first place she was drunk. Enra o tweety telling about her emotions, you know. She was also drunk. And what Chebi and now find the phone and o tweety. Me assure said necessity and this one. No reflecting the church and then run. Maybe there will be some form of a regret. Maybe I should not have done this. I should not have tweeted it. But the nature of the woman or Basabi,
maybe not Christian. One word, yeah, that kind chat ni baby. admitted say on a party asese ho Oma have sex on several occasions and your more case party dia ni nyina no idea waji atum say ebiesida to fe ho nsensem na na ekokoso so this time around no the legal implication one be say o se na wabo so how are you so sure say obi a wabo o kai de party de ye ubia because he admitted say no wabo and legally your mindset because o try say obe paint back an incident this year at the time you admitted you are drunk into stadium say lawyer na person chair say party enya admitted say ade na wo kan waye
yeah yes
one admitted but we decided so the main settle to avoid this whole issue from coming out but on the lawyers no and there to me da say asem na wo kase wa force no oye two your state of mind at that time they say no okay no you are drunk. So how are you able to paint a perfect picture of everything that happened? And lastly, also lawyer listen to for say before you go out, engage another lawyer. Normal enough advice
about libel
based on evidence. Now also what they say upia bontia. Now we cannot party decide say what good when mase into a do quarter ubedi bema na so obedi for. And the lawyer no cry through statement first letter now the man say on to me jina evidence no so encounter any so court and also pia bonte obedi kunim nemo obeti me the akwa police I'm a police I started investigations but to say it emphatically say sa test ni ade na or no one na or dey chiro no lawyer no obedi kunim die on to me can see so
and one thing I made me draw conclusion is say enye Moroccan girl no na tweeting ra
yes
let's draw that conclusion
enti na girl we no and the picture and the
Moroccan girl no e kramoni wa convince party to convert to nkramosom me sure say obi a deep rooted in Islamic religion will not be too much alcoholic
no
enti girl we there opensa enti oba oye deep rooted in Islamic religion etime convert party me kramoni there me sure so be pensa sa it will let's draw the distinction say any Moroccan girl na ono e tweeting run this is a different woman
Moroccan girl no Sarah Bella no
okay
ono na Moroccan girl no nti ono no de when you different from sa Moroccan the Moroccan girl na ono na it is believed say ono the party or as we speak sa break ikra no ne party enso eko holidays ne ya eko Germany aka
cream na girl ne de baba eno so we can say
this the Moroccan girl
oh okay
house on ne ko stadium nyina ne ade
party
was a cream de na say girl na ngasa no aboa no ho
aboa
die ba be si
aboa no ho
obi a wo di cream aba wo ko so kire say eduru ba bi kra wo te ya wo nti no wa boaboa ho se na be ma ya wo na wo te na kofom oh no idea
but some they say setting is different from their setting or they say even in the process once you are on it no cast a stopper no one stop here okay. It is rape
but even with the chat there was a party so catch and say ebu onu so ni move say odo party no be sore no na on kan chair ni so person ye bibi
yeah
so na lady ni so timi so ni woman no sore
one can on stop it difference no
okay
on the moment you are asked to stop
same way no
the moment you are asked to stop you stop party no
aboa no hu
to party so oba no so na so onye ready onye we na so oba so stop no so one stop here can also level allegations against oba no now the one can say one stop it I just know oni jihu o to aso so on to aso a
na party no
eno ato aso a
defend no say edru baby also na wo suso me mu me da ho me nka na wo suso me mu
the difference is that you did not ask her to stop this one she said at the point the lady said she asked party to stop and she did not
so chat ni bi no so at me there because and some them too say girl on started say oh boy bi am party na say e was a Snapchat one and so boy ana party responding ni ade say bi one ana party yes no fee ne text ni bi na ejare be me ahwesa we say no Snapchat yes messages now and then I show you the reason why because Partey should have seen say girl need save text
okay
so NTA so ana Partey respond here because when say girl need save TV bi obeke bia no obetimi say yes obetimi save but probably at a point and on also then a response but I remember we say no them me dey actual latest ne say
70 more shit.
70
dear.
Ti on say text.
Now we be kind one dey go. 70 more.
Well, on the party on Snapchat, showing my friend, I have asked, we will need to talk tomorrow about what you did, because I am thinking about it and it's really not okay. I don't want to argue with you or make you think I want to argue, because I don't. I have not enjoyed this trip at all, especially after this. The last thing I want is to argue more, but what you did, that's sexual assault. You knew I was too drunk and I was lying down. I told you clearly no. Listen, Ahano.
Yes.
Ahano so catch no abu. Team the party started process not and no catch and say jai. I'm too drunk. I will throw up.
Overfeed.
Yes.
And they meet much.
And
you still kept trying to force it into my mouth.
No, so we there's also just and a party change or person the BB sebi and the dia grow in the room. Ah no, on say what bon insane be judging and the bounty. What the BB said dia grow in the room betiama. I want the minimum na insane pie.
Yeah. Okay. This is what I was scared of earlier. You said to me that who is going to rape a woman and why will you be scared alone? You did it, and I thought I could trust you. It didn't even have to be another man. In the message is and the next one, next one too. So I say nana obed dena okano ehonso epiem wa ha messages ni no omonto aso no and say ejare me yehwe saa no so ayi be hu ai aha de na de na patedi sha na numa no sin ko be fi that be na say the chairman say be say te wan
chairman kai the last paragraph no na ready meet me
I'll say last
you still kept
I still kept trying to force it into my the identity they say well hey be out there kind wa there but I understand say Partey Moroccan girl no so ni hobby yes there are no problems being so beba but I say does the nature of the woman matter? Christian, addressed to you. Essentially it always comes down to consent, right? Drunk or not drunk, boyfriend or not. If there is no agreement there, that's it.
And medical Canada, but the another maker about drunkenness in here, the nature of Obana Partey could nechino. Said the Obama pensa.
Or a party girl.
Yeah, party girl. Party girl that anytime behind again vacancy be say or a drunk there. Partey should have been very careful about going after such women.
And so what's wrong? I say mouth. When I'm way too drunk, it's not nice. I say I should wake you. I say you should ask. Or not wait until I'm drunk like that. No, I don't need to wake you. Lie on your party.
Yeah.
I'm not for say kind mom. Go Facebook.
Especially the first one.
First about Facebook.
Maybe I'm not.
Papa Samuel who your daughter. I was
say kind mom
and see the issue and yeah whether what Partey actually did but yeah in the state of the girl.
Yeah.
Again, a person chasing can and it's quite a thing. And then you okay, and then come yes hard and I can level allegations against a party. But in that state, no one knows Sambuna, no even control no who in a party still forced to do that to her dear allegedly. Or yes, I didn't and any day. And then again a level as rape. But second and so taking and concerning war and only party boom from party there. And can you make these allegations against Partey?
And messages no it be so just on Snapchat. There were others on WhatsApp.
Okay.
And Jeremy WhatsApp there no there say no. There were other messages in chairman.
But if truly, I mean, who's in same way like one of our friends on Facebook, SNA, he said it's not all the cases NHS that will go for settlement. They just want to. There should be the back and forth unnecessary. And manipulate for settlement. And they issue Johnny Depp and Amber Heard issue. No, also there was a settlement. and I'm by breaking his non-disclosure agreement now. Kasai, making it public, and Johnny Depp was awarded $10 million for taking on. And Partey, they'll say, my hotel room, crying, not able to eat, trying to figure out how to tell my mom what has happened to me. You are able to live your life and enjoy yourself. I hope one day it hits you and you realize that no matter the money and power you have, okay, I hope one day it hits you and you realize that no matter the money and power you have, I have treated you with care from the very start. You should never have treated me like this. Any party in a kind. And a girl also say, and party. Girl the cinema party. And about say, I just wake up, it's late. I don't want more arguments. Let's get to London and we solve it. Next baby, I'm at the point of a separate place. Ibiza, and I'm going to say Ibiza. Also, no one call so I say because they can be texting while they are in the same room.
Sir, baby girl, the say Partey and Hokra and the friends PA.
Okay. And also say Partey go for girl from him so we baby so say
other girls.
Or say the other girls buy. Or see you are nice and we had a fight because we always fight. You know if we talk we always solve it. So when we get to London, we will talk about it. It's okay. And as Thomas, this is not a regular argument. Partey say when we relax, we talk about everything, we stop fighting. God understands that this is not me upset because of what happened this trip. I was violated. Well, now Fred, New Jersey Fred, there you about say sometimes about Fred as well Kenya. Sometimes people are also I want to girl we are going kiss. Say 10 months ago, or 10 years ago, say 10 one ago. We say sometimes, and money been so hard, but the be a casabro for man, seven predators, we be uncle papa, and your credit. Look at them, sister, go for you, slave way, chubo, go Snapchat, go one slave way, go to Patosika, Ubetimbi, almost up a
cannot be again a settlement in say one say
£156,000.
It try take it magazine back in and out to the beer 1 year, which meant to take it a mom.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I thought they also protect your home. Because my point is that the fact that there's been settlement means that the girl cannot be lying. Young kind of question, the girl cannot be lying through and through like that. This is a girl who has been settled.
And especially
settled anyway, you know. Or say damn the consequences. Yes. Don't disclose the agreement. What watching baby? Or by Knowing
the consequences.
Yes, knowing say Partey makes you because they have agreed on something. I sign home paper. I trace amount. And also on your down to me now because you say Partey back you be so sad because if your Partey feels so can you be trained back off. And all about say a bit dicey. We cannot just throw this thing out like that. But mama woman no ye tumufo asa dey Ghana forget si bi wo ho oh Ghana gamusu apanya to next ase
the assembly me a bit afraid for Partey say 3 different cases.
Yeah.
One shall not 3 different cases no one what utie nim ense nyina. Baako pe kra dia e bia baako pe no betime de charge o
BBC report na chere say o ma drop baako
aka mienu
o mo gusu investigation
and now Partey is with us now because he are extending the bill to October.
Yes,
per the reporter BBC the buyer
meaning from now to October based on development and found is our police nibe and be chere say if indeed other two no Partey a guilty or not,
and still investigations go so with that. That's what I'm saying. Says and
also issue with this is enya pa bontin say no bia onu enya kita hu bia no etimi de ne de ebeto so enya akokoduro no so de ne de ebeto so whether it's true or not.
Now the ayama Partey ni say two no enso pende mentally one sha unya stand for the season ever.
But lie on mind
even that Partey may win all these battles but in a reputation he may not even regain it again. Ebia bako court. Nebia ya settle no win case no. But reputation you have built for yourself. Sa anye bako anye mienu akoya miensa. And women are so bold at this moment say they are coming at you. You are building a very bad reputation. very very bad reputation. Me nan say me share R. Kelly no. Crime do not have crime be no expiring date. It doesn't matter. Utimi commit a crime against somebody 10 years ago. Want to keep action against you 10 years ago. Nene also be taking action against you. The crime has not expired. Obetimi taking action against you. 18 R. Kelly as legendary as he was. Sani me ya na de R. Kelly ba for mo and ye na ko a sentence no at how many years? 30 years. And as Ghanaians, as foreigners, when we are going to some of these lands, we should be advised. Advice, you know, so chairman, what the mama as a mumfa, the assistant
you just getting for
chairman, the assistant payam say and so he. And I think say, be a pate bayan so he, where you bayan so he. So to me, pass it through this way, obey me, so be free. Honestly speaking, I'm too scared for him. Say a back open and police on my dropping case now, ka fine. But the other two pending. The other two cases are pending. How sure are we, say, Obetimia clean in all the other two? Police are dropping cases in one, but the other two pending.
There's a one normal drop. No said evidence.
There be one normal drop. I'm sure say the settle.
Yes,
the settle.
Yes,
down the normal settle normal drop because if there's been a settlement, the police cannot anyone say there's been a settlement into anyone. What I say?
Remember, you see, when you see men fall, we all have to try and learn because
I love that. I love that. Was it Martin Luther King? And I said, now you know, or say when you see me fall,
don't laugh.
Don't laugh. Learn. And the way a foot to me na titru kokula bi no mti abrochire no. Bi amnya Fred dem ni so onye basa on Fred kwade on tese kokula bi an njo se. Kokula bi de njo se Fred de njo se. Kokula bi yo basa ni meja kana bia. What say? Ye nua no mo tia mano ni mo ndwi hwe bibi mfiri ho. Abrofo. Omo de no pepepe yo. 7 prediasa. Omo ye so ni dam panim no. Bia agentin.
There's a baby adrubio. Baby adrubio. That's a jaya. So jaya.
Does it no means no?
One pepper.
But many people say no actually means yes. Hono yen kanisa. Namrani so don't so na kan wa. Na yem da ho ne beboku. Enti mesre yen nyina mfa ntu ehofo. Na sa okoko to dwanim na obompae na waka enya Thomas Partey. Se nyame nhye ne den. Now more no free no share bibi free way mu. 7 predators ya aduma ho. Adwa kire wa ho. Umpe na person tie.
Obesho tie.
Ha dwin no bi asamba ne ka no. Oza wo kan na efo ne ka no but circumstance ayen nwa ne ko to ma bia ma we see.
E bia ne ko to ma.
E bia na go to ma bia ka also the same thing beto. Eti mesre say ye bomba e okay nyan. It will be a difficult moment for Partey.
So
you have to be mentally very tough. And this thing, lawyers crazy conversa Joe. Because lawyers will have to find a way out for you. Also,
private investigators are
also lawyers. Maybe you have to do other settlements. Maybe no be nice on your no settlement. He wants to go to court. He wants to have his case heard. Now,
court to me, the main law court, you go with evidence. Public opinion court, just whisper something to anybody's ear. Lies, propaganda, your bar. Now the emotions can crack up. You are pronounced guilty.
On Twitter, there were other ladies started coming at Partey.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
As a lady, I divided. Your mom bash lady.
Evidence in crowd again. Ebi or the court or instantly. Well, about public opinion there. Public sympathy.
Asante, Virginia. Well, Eddie can Asante the message about Eddie can Asante the iPhone magazine or say you know so be now you need to be a fa. Evans Ira ebi ato baby. Na iPhone no esre wa we you know o de be jaha ne nsabe kan be iPhone no say obi iPhone wi a untimi vanya hwe untimi nyusu
o go two screen ne ton
what is o two screen na ton mo bi untimi nyusu yes I saw the boy no kran untimi va mo ezo twa untimi vanya hwe
top picture we kran untimi send
aka phone what is untimi sre and in Saka or reward of the Maban Asante. He served in the military, U.S. Army, and free on Oba, Bay Police, U.S. on now say in the U.S. there are statutes of limitations on different crimes. Such crimes are the only ones with no time limit to report.
Wow.
Okay.
Sex crime. For instance, I'm a Christian Sumune. Now say 10 years later, another 15 years later, because of Shimasunti, my family for us or they go grab a toss and
okay.
Because your time limit for it.
Yeah. Okay.
But also sex crimes, rape, defilement, abuse, there are no time limits.
About 10 years ago. 10 years
so
ago.
I'm sure that maybe US, I'm sure that UK it might be
the same most of these
something similar.
Western countries, no protect a man named Kuala more.
Sentinel.
You can't be contact crop back on the Kingsley.
I'm a chef on the county. Say penny for in the decline. Now Bankora, now Bama, now Bankramine, now Bankunya. About tables, as I remember. In the young move of the member, any das, and very no what show we.
Okay, name my issue.
I said, yo,
Chairman, okay, name my issue. Yes, now the laptop, I remember name my issue. Where the girl no crowd yet.
Now, you say the business, I asked Nebo game Biana. The opposition supporters may even use that to chant against Partey.
We want you to read everything to us because your reading skills are phenomenal.
Before didn't you know,
okay. I'll say the lady forced Partey to also speak English. That's an abuse. But the Bamgas of BBS here. And okay, Richard Fye. So no white Bruni. I'll say African men like Takashi sex. They must learn to stop when the woman says no.
Chairman. Now, so how do you stop at a certain critical stage?
And yeah, excuse you. You have to learn to stop.
And Timino can also fight emotional abuse when you tell me to stop at critical stage. Mr. Mako say emotional abuse. Partey will come clean. No, Nyamia don't let me say TBB na. You say also my drop back. We are only hoping and thinking that the remaining two no so no. On bed dropping up Partey be clean. Way clean we are. Na not just Partey, any other African bia utie any other Ghanaian bia utie bia no. So what the can you say dia? Pick a lesson from what is happening to Partey. Sometimes you know what we pick as normal in Ghana. I had the okay say Jaikra na to aso a bihinsi. But how the Chairman, you see their settings.
I came to Canada at the age of 18 years. I am 49 years now. I never ever mess with these kind of ladies. They are dangerous than an African cobra. Gogula Abisi, you have missed out, my brother. Invite me to Canada. I'm going to Gogula Abidi. And your head to announce that lady Abba. Now for your to be saying, while we do this. Okay, Andy.
Barcelona and Jews couldn't and then like a baby.
Barcelona and Jews couldn't. Now, oh, Sky Sports.
My chairman, this chairman, the Chairman stars is here.
Chairman gets my. Yeah, I didn't say. Said Chairman, the news that the Biana Chairman invite you. The Chairman invite you. Yeah, near Chairman. But I say you must be invited. Yes, you must see a best round. Oh, I bring you invited. Yeah, best round. The Chairman. No, also because we can do Chairman. Chairman. Now my brother, you.
Now, Gary Neville, Bassa Friday.
As some guy Neville can. I'm someone you know Guy Neville as a person. But let's be honest. Or say, does he know he doesn't get paid his full wages if they want rid of him? And a guy never somehow watch Ediafa Jules Kounde, Fabrizio Romano the control say official confirmed Jules Kounde has joined Barcelona. Now idea Barcelona for the Chelsea for. Now who's the Barcelona more problem with Chelsea? Share Wesley Fofana here, ne wants my bar. Yes, for almost who Chelsea for no. Chelsea Sky Sports for the tour. No one like it.
Yeah, to tell.
No one like it. No like it. Now, guy never small can say Barcelona Kronas Unisika and Sky Sports are in here. I'm posting on this is Instagram, right? Also, Chelsea interested in Leicester City defender Wesley Fofana, who are liked by FC Barcelona. So,
match here, yes, is here, Baho.
I was one for the Chelsea and you.
Is Zavi say monitor on the Thomas and a new girlfriend. On an unit. Is he? I don't
social media. It's a social media. Said you're busy as
this is how Chelsea say we someone say had a power.
Chaveji say we had power because
if Robbie be many by interest.
Say a buy no Tusha Baoka say he wants to build a team nobody wants to play against. And Barcelona for I go 10 no. And I'll say we will build a team that nobody wants to. No, Mackenzie play any against. No, I try join. No, I say we will build a team nobody wants to join. Oh, Chelsea for Mungafra.
But Jules Kounde, the no car. Same year, Mijiri say no car. The first interview, no. Or say how Xavi ending a Kasai. So Xavi the Thomas Tuchel ending a Kasai.
That told ball in the head, man. Thomas Tuchel.
Because no player and say how Xavi nene kasa come Xavi nene dia.
Ofra some call. Oh na obi a Chelsea no wie last season go na Chelsea no wie. There's some no catch on no wie. I go say Xavi
your man sell sporting project bi
aba. That project Chelsea team won the Champions League the last May. Won the Champions last 2 seasons no the Champions.
Hello who some
this was
who some Champions am ko fa Lukaku ejira manimu. Ana Barca for so ko fa Robert Lewandowski dia be ejira ni mu ntimo no. Lukaku ne ba no say munye serious. Ade Lukaku be yi. Sporting project be.
Well, I say can come. Be slow to judge. You know what the Ghanaian women are also putting us through? Share. Mumra ya.
Kingsley Safo de ne say nenye.
Phobia. No. Na boko. Me encourage you there, but so hena sa ba ko na usika to kutuba. Na bebe bi ade me fa because asamba to a untimi no agya tina Bible say flee. So untimi flee na de obegyina wa. No make sure say o hwe ohuye. Obegyina ba bia asamma because ana enya ba ko so send message say a man Ghana for na me make so Ghana for man na also hwe oh yeah, you know. And I come and say, "Hey, Ghana for money be too could be up." Say, never say little fun. I say, "Oh, that's it."
But transfer no maniaji. Ade maniaji necessary man. We have spent how much? 153 million euros for how many players? 3. Rafinha, Lewandowski, Kounde. In the past. Barca spending 160 million on just one player. Nemasisa.
But the hard guy never said there's a team that is unable to pay their players. Saudi Arabia 17 million. Only ready to pay to the player. And you're buying players with a Uniska. So pay the player.
Now the player in question now complaining say we are not paying him.
The player in question that catch up and say
we have a payment agreement. And to say player in back Babon Tinker said the agreement, but when tell Kazum, oh yeah, outsider, you shut up.
You shut
up. The player in question can say Barcelona in Tianica. There's a payment plan. You have to follow. So at now, Barca will follow that payment plan and pay him.
But you want him to leave, but you don't want to pay.
Maybe we have young Kazi in Tianica.
But on the other side, Barca are building a solid team. New coach Xavi. Last season, or Pekiomo from the 7th position, or down by that 2nd almost Sevilla, almost Madrid Royal Clasico. So key matches, you will say Xavi lead Barcelona to win it. Now this time around, Ekwakwe said the core of the team Natana, despite their financial issues. Now if you are getting a player like Robert Lewandowski to lead your attack, where Kipu Aubameyang or Ferran Torres or Dada, Ansu Fati a free injury, Dembele extended the contract. Depay is basically becoming surplus to requirements. Now just you attack and you have options in terms of experience, in terms of pace, in terms of good dribblers, players or more flair or more scalar, almost like good goal scorers. Because you can trust Aubameyang and say, when you have a good season, no double digits. You can trust Robert Lewandowski to do same. Ansu Fati actually said, any injuries na Hana, he's the new kid on the block. Ono never be take over Barcelona attack, no, even in the future. So they have one for the moment and they have others for the future. Until Lewandowski mo and Aubameyang mo be groomy Ansu Fati mo Dembele mo Ferran Torres mo for the future. There's that transition, you know. By the time Robert Lewandowski ni Aubameyang mo yemre no, nkwala we no mu to take over. You come to the midfield, similar story. Okay. And now they also have Julius Koundé. So
about building team, no. Baba someone say you two for some Ghana for man, over Ghana how we just become a kama. No do. I think Ghana for man over go and ten animal review. They are from to say you are no. Yeah, so so don't forget the Ivorian Emmanuel Lebo of Arsenal. What is wrong with the African boys in Arsenal? I wish I knew. Reverend Peter Abekubi. Rev, I just don't get it. Boys, no. We can see Club wow qua. Right, can forget the code Freddie but ever catch and say sometimes some of these girls can say set up. They set up placing up with them. Go back to the other corner. To so ma. Hey. To so hey.
Also take Ghana non time who abrofo sa na bedu maybe abrofo ma
be na go
benum se o omo bodin
okay aya o dem free yamra edim now Hearts of Oak, it looks like Hearts of Oak are very busy in the transfer market this time around. For entry medicals any na no omo wie enyo no nko kunadu yadom wafa abrant also nko the last season yet say as no I be kunadu yadom it means the Hearts of Oak are going to get the same partnership we had for the Black Galaxies. It was solid. They played very well. I'm just hoping some more last one and can extend the contract.
Samuel Nkum,
yes.
Dennis Kosa with the Black Star, with also the Black Galaxy. Nkum with the experience now, and the Nkum and Bibiano wago. So if you have these players, for Chiswa by Babema, Richard attack competition. Goalkeeping department.
Chelsea has a Francis Chene, Junior Kaba, so aye, medical.
Chene of Bichim.
Yes, Bichim, very good player. Very good player. I know, but Hasbrook are buying some very good players. I think that Junior Kaba is attacker.
Yeah, only attack.
They need to beef up the attack because attacking there.
As last season they will need to beef up their squad. African Koyi league in so from a defending champion Nebo league ni na has be this season. Chairman now defending the Sahara trophy was quite abysmal. You know say team bia Uji league now the flowing season will be this season. Me sure say you have to go into the market and beef up the squad. And that's what they has exactly the House of Folk here. For the experience in Ghana Premier League near top notch. Last year has any Legon City's first game of the season. You know, he was man of the match. An amazing performance for Abrantia. Your friend of Forianchi, Francis Chene from Bekum Chelsea, so the chairman, Bechem Chelsea, the chairman.
Chene, the Emma Assembly
too much.
Aziz Air surgery. Aziz Nuruddin.
Yeah,
Air surgery. So you need somebody in there and. Clearly, and by the time Aziz Bebano, you can trust Chinese or be preparing film or kama. And our Kobo no boy for the Galaxies, and your boy in the FA Cup final. No? So, but twice again as well, we might see that our Kuna now Olympics has a economy go far because our good season. But for the Galaxies and the FA Cup final, say no one over to us so the end.
Okay,
Di Maria Sontona.
Yeah. I'm the Ghana for how many but that's yes, so many Jones said the afternoon, but it looks like that discussion. For Lizada is not we did 18 assessments you magaran.
On pound which who we are no sako.
Simple. No baby. Okay, Kumasi Santiago Gonso, international relations manager, Denta Amartin. Watch it, Chemudi and Tia, Omode open so and image. Not to say Saudi, who seem to be about. And on social media, I was reading some interesting comments with it. Salmandiana, who really comments, we are not there, say, I know. Then a bomb boutique never knows. Na a Sikano, UK £4. No Queen Elizabeth and Richard Assonsa. No boys in the chacha. Anyway,
we are promoting their sense of mind, we are promoting our culture, we are promoting our king. And so that alone shows that we are promoting Ghana, we are promoting tourism into the Ashanti Kingdom. And so that's what we're doing.
Okay, I see they are promoting Ashanti, they are promoting the king, they are promoting the culture and tradition of the king. And until the moment they are told David Obey and say any news be as I got to go pre-season without coach. The news they say.
The club is here to officially make any announcements respective to whether our head coach position is still vacant or not. Of course, there have been rumors out there, but as it stands now, we know how to do our official communication. It will be prudent for all of us to meet and see the official communication from the club. Just to add to that, recently Barcelona traveled to US for pre-season. Unfortunately, we couldn't make it, but they still had their pre-season. The pre-season is the preparation for the team. We are just preparing the team, and as I said, until the club officially comes out, it's important that we take it.
Okay, no, so Barcelona start on pre-season, I'm coach there. But almost started pre-season till we news
bad example to justify Adienye. Barcelona ko pre-season and coaching count na ye. If Barca had options on betimi aso come the coach in the beko. Entino Tama na mienu kweni what I didn't know pre-season. Coach na di team ko pre-season. Sa na ukoye team and prepare team and identify your weaknesses, your strength. Now they are prepared for the upcoming season. So what is the point for Ubeko pre-season now? Coaching available at the Beko. What is the point? And enough for so many also. You don't fight Barcelona, they don't mean now you don't bet me prevent here. They could prevent it.
Not have been taking the second shot.
Yeah, second shot. No, mama.
No, in the COVID, no, on what the second shot. No.
And you know, I know they are bet me cited to.
But the very moment of war in Adechi na no.
And you know, I didn't know yet. Basa kura ko en nanka coach na kwa enye. So you don't cite that as an example to justify unsu dia pesa oye. Sekotokobe team as early as possible. Number ko pre-season coaching available. Perfect. Bound pre-season. Sometimes kotokokora kwa infa Turkey outside this country. Na coach be ready team ko pre-season. Na coach ni ba na a different coach akwa pre-season. Then another coach come and take over. One shot akwa enwo nyina no might be different from the new coach, you know, the principles. Why ajumagu? You know, if they can do anything within their means, now as early as possible. Say coach prosperity to also say new coach in Ebao. Let's settle that as early as possible before they go for the pre-season. And then Nika Sekotokoboko pre-season coaching count. There will not be point even going for that pre-season in the first place.
Okay, well,
Chairman, I think that David to some extent wanted to avoid the coaching issue because any Kodoko story about why air trend the power. We push and how answer question now. Or say rumors officially club name country and even in case the crowd said there will be changes a BSC pen because Kodoko no more event and we share the answers now so person brush in your mouth and be taking the light out of eventers and Kodoko and also in Kotwaso committee no castle we are definitely going with a coach ever starting another rumor so then a new coach is coming and at that time no person be confirming issues surrounding Ogum because the Obekebiano Ebia Ogum is leaving about the topic of the day. We are getting a new coach about topic of the day. But what I know behind the scenes, you know, and Shamo, I think you guys have even my story, you know. Kodoko would definitely have a new performance analyst, a new physical instructor, and a new head coach, and a new assistant coach, roughly by next week, Thursday. That is the news out there. I will be a preview to do. David, knowing so or official, committee kakre it will trend, and that will be the story. Will be a Kamarishana court preseason discussions. Ne crown pesa the press and I say supporters not tension. No customer munyes kakakrano. Ebia ne no akako backstage and no be backstage. So I believe they know that going to preseason without your coach for the season is not a good thing, and they are definitely not going to do that.
Okay, well, you're very now. So the nyame aduma echna nonkro yabetra say Sunday chan will not be on 1 HD, but will be live on Facebook. Nyame aduma echna 9 a.m. to 12 near trans near the ohunina and so aba yabako Dr. Lawson so near go chinkomo near hu yahwe apumudin so hon sensem kakra, but still I have to na near the move ya na kwa me dem say wo no enche but that's a beto say well sir when you see men fall don't laugh learn. Louis Farrakhan, okay. Louis Farrakhan, Martin Luther, Louis Farrakhan. I say when it's summer crowd there, we in the US there, come see body I say Partey, I believe it's not his fault. Even my workplace there, come and see skin, Ankasa. On the summertime, especially say heat alert all day.
We are not born.
But you never saw the bikini not in them crew. Now, Uko Hayade. That is all read on to me.
I don't know if you want to bosso. When it wasn't so easy.
I don't know who baby. What I know.
Incident by sight.
Yeah, by sight.
So I just said,
Yamen came now almost no show more thing because a hono say a jumem cranu to me comment will be attard you because it's sexual harassment.
Yeah,
will be attard ye kekene be aka so you are looking good. I say no to me because be harassing and no create jumem create me the word but so buy hana freedom no mu kakra.
No, one my Facebook friend be chairman I mean she say me hu message we are na me kai o say unse a Ghana teacher for who are crying who far mema me ba ware o and was in school teacher ni e catch that crab back send who fe be man ba aware no teacher ni na lusu the lances for US.
Yeah, that's how
lusu the lances.
That's how.
Yeah, so catch ya Quran say be man ba aware no
omugro mon there
ye nyina di keke o nyase ye nyina di keke
o lusu the license
teaching the lances as a teacher he has even lost it.
And now I'm sorry you could go a form go ahead, why you got it and in the Toria to be. I mean, must why Uko never teacher. Massa, Mr. Branch of our party, Yaman, and Dumakonum Kaka. Onum them senior man, I don't say. Onum Kaka, the Aman man, I don't say what Timia drive ya could do feel what way now by a money. Yeah, no cool, we never been packing. Into broken over in a crown on our Pakistan. And we're just Genesis on what da can. Police buyer engines is so actually for drunk driving adaya ono so on tiase se gade ni ugo ntasa on tiase da den ogu sa no se da bi u nya wotre Genesis so no a wo statistic na chi
ni bia betimesi
eno de ya che we no anu no nanka udum jano key ni se ani go still ya betima cho just say udi key no to beyond your reach. Say be a trunk boot no na the key na to and I say the key to baby back seat like baby everyone say
on sound
no that one for the napsa
24/7 the system
also imagine sending me reading as he sent it. My colleague teacher told a female student in class that my son will marry you. Just this comment, his teaching license is taken and been sent to court. Yenye license ni keke. The said teacher is still in court.
Harassment.
Asa, eti ya yenwe hu ye gaka me sema mo amono ne no. Opele na ajimai me mai me sramo. Mo hwem hu ye mame me sramo Fred. munyina ngakrakra na munya na mumra Michael Joe Obo ye Roxy minyen munya ngakrakra because Jack there wasam kan edi
you see men fall, don't laugh, learn